David Menzies for Rebel News here in Oshawa, Ontario. And folks, I'm at the under renovation headquarters for General Motors of Canada. And the reason why I'm here, well, it's to give a letter and an invoice to Miss Erin Strolovich, she, her. She is the GM executive who last Sunday invited us to go to the Ingersoll GM plant. It was for an announcement by the Prime Minister and the Premier, and there was going to be a plant tour. Ingersoll is the plant that's being retooled, and they're going to be producing soon EV commercial vehicles. However, a not-so-funny thing happened on the way into the plant. Basically, within the space of less than 24 hours, our invitation became a disinvitation. Here, check out the video evidence.
Rebel News is not allowed to.
Oh,
So.
you've been told no?
Yes.
Oh, hang on a second. I think there's been a mistake here. I've got a confirmation from Erin Strolovich, she, her.
Yeah, hang on, I'll find out.
We're not allowed access for you guys.
Oh, I think there's been a mistake, sir. Erin Strolovich last night, that's our confirmation. See? And that came in last night at 5:41 p.m. And we've driven 2 hours to get here, so
Let me confirm, okay?
Thank you.
You're not allowed in.
Why is that, sir?
Huh?
Why is that?
You're just not allowed in.
No access.
Rebel News, no access.
Okay, well, this confirmation says differently.
My supervisor says differently too.
Who is your supervisor?
My supervisor is inside.
Oh, yeah, and his name would be?
You want to talk to him?
I would like to, because I think there's been a mistake. I've got here in writing from Erin Strolovich, she, her, that we are confirmed right there. Confirmation. Cami EV Assembly grand opening.
I just asked him right now, and there's no access right now.
Okay, why would somebody late last night on Sunday approve us? We drive here 2 hours to a media event. We are media, and then is somebody inside this building who you don't even give me his name says we're not allowed in? Alex Shu.
Okay, that you can talk to him.
Okay.
You go try and get a hold of him. You're blocking the line. You need to reverse.
No. You're blocking the line.
Holding us up.
You're holding up the line.
No. You're holding up. No, this guy's holding us up.
No, you are.
No, this guy. Who are you? Who are you? So yes, my ace cameraman Lincoln J and I were suddenly deemed to be persona non grata, or at least media non grata. We were not only disinvited for no good reason, or for any reason for that matter, but we were told to leave the premises under threat of trespass. Unbelievable. In any event, we thought this was highly unprofessional at best, vindictive at worst. I mean, what happened? Was GM told by the Prime Minister or the Premier or both that we are not media to be entertained, and that is why we got the heave-ho? If so, that's disgraceful, although I do understand GM's strategy here, folks. If that was the case, well, you know, the next time GM goes belly up, you want to have friends in high places to give you that taxpayer-funded bailout, and certainly GM is really rolling the dice, I think, in its plans to go 100% electrical in the years ahead.
So when GM needed help, we gave them $300 from every single Canadian. And after that nearly $11 billion bailout, GM continues to expand in Mexico, leaving workers out in the cold.
But we look upon this business of being invited and then disinvited at the last moment as essentially being a breach of contract. It's kind of like making a reservation at a restaurant and then not bothering to show up. So we decided to calculate the time incurred by Lincoln and I, the mileage that we both drove, the 407 ETR tolls, and we have an invoice here. It's for the neighborhood of $1,600. And I'm going to drop it off to Miss Strolovich, she, her, and hopefully they'll make good on that payment. And if not, hey, as the saying goes, see you in court. How you doing today?
Hi, good. How are you?
Good. I see you're under construction here, so I
Yes.
don't know if I'm in the right place. I'm looking for Erin Strolovich, she, her. a communications manager with Buick GMC.
No, not at all.
Okay. Do you know where the executives might be then?
I do. I just need to know what you're trying to give her.
Oh, I'm trying to give her a letter, and I didn't know. I thought this was the head office for GM.
It is, but certain divisions are all remote.
Oh, okay. So she might not. Because then there's another office down the highway, right?
That's closed.
That's closed.
Yes.
Oh, okay then.
So are you trying to serve her papers? Is that what that is?
Well, it's a letter and an invoice. Yeah, not a legal paper.
Oh,
But-
okay. No, I don't have any way of. So I'm kind of lost. So it's an invoice for.
Yes, for the time incurred by our organization. My name's David Menzies with Rebel News.
Okay.
Situation is we were invited to buy Ms. Strolovich, her, on Monday to that press conference in Ingersoll.
Okay.
And then when we got there, we were told we were disinvited, basically. So, and I don't have a reason.
No.
So we thought we would calculate, because it was my time, my videographer's time, mileage, 407 tolls, and we were going to give her an invoice for that. So there's a letter in here with an explanation and the invoice.
Right.
And I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. See, none of corporate are here.
Oh, I didn't know that. I figured you had to be on site to build cars, though, right?
Oh, they are right across the street.
Right. But
Yeah, I don't know how to help. Like, I honestly, I don't know how to help you, and I don't even.
okay, there.
His wife doesn't want to go there.
So, do we know for a fact that she's working remotely, or?
Well, I can't comment on anything, but I'm telling
Sure.
you, she's not here. And me being a contract worker, I can't even accept that because then the liability is on me.
Oh, I'm not trying to cause you any trouble. It's just a letter and an invoice.
no.
It's not like legal paper.
Yeah, no. And I can't accept, like, even if Amazon.
When I send her an email,
Okay.
I'll say, here's a copy of the letter and the invoice, and the nice lady at security, wasn't able to take it.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to get in trouble or
No,
anything.
no, I
I
wouldn't.
just thought it'd be, if I could just put it,
Yes.
give it to her directly.
Yeah.
But she, like you said, she's probably working at her home or something like that, or?
I couldn't even speak to it.
Gotcha.
But as
Physical
far
work
as
is.
legal, like, I have a place I can send you to, but it's gotta be legal. Like, if you're a process server.
Oh, I see
things
that.
like that, then that's down.
That might be coming.
Okay. Yeah.
It depends on whether we get paid or not.
Well, it seems that we're doing a lot of driving for nothing when it comes to General Motors, doesn't it, folks? Because as the nice lady at security told us, Ms. Strolovich, she, her, or any of the other executives, they're not here or anywhere else on site. They're likely working from home. So I guess I'm just going to have to email Ms. Strolovich the cover letter and the invoice because, really, enough is enough. If they didn't want us at the event, they certainly had several hours to reach out to us by email or phone to tell us that. And to add insult to injury, get off the parking lot right now or we're going to have you charged with trespass. Really? What kind of public relations is that? In any event, I can tell you this, folks. My first car was a 1974 used Chevy Camaro, bought in 1980. I purchased it with my comic book collection, the most tragic financial decision I've ever made, given that comic book collection today. I could buy a Ferrari new off the lot. That was my first GM car, I'll tell you this much. It's likely my last GM car, too. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, yet again, another Justin Trudeau event where the mainstream media are inside and the independent media are kicked to the curb. But you know what? We still bring you the story, the other side of the story. If you can, please go to rebelinvestigates.com. That's rebelinvestigates.com. And please make a contribution so we can continue to bring you the journalism you rely on.